Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear students of English language, how are you doing? Today, I am going to teach you a very wonderful lesson. We are going to see how to use these 20 verbs that are here. Tugiye kureba uko dukoresha izi verbs zitangizwa na letter B. These are verbs that start with a letter B. A letter B. We are going to see 20 vocabulary. Tugiye kureba mu by'ukuri inyunguramagambo 20 zishingiye ku nshinga 20 zitangizwa na letter cyangwa n'inyuguti B cyangwa ba mu Kinyarwanda ba. Nice. Good. These are verbs. Before teaching you this lesson, allow me to show you the books. You should buy these books if you want to speak English very fluently. Niba ushaka kuvuga Icyongereza neza kandi ukakivuga n'amategeko yacyo yose. Nice. Then here we are going to know all these verbs. Urabona ko iri somo mu by'ukuri ni ingenzi kuko ugiye kumenya verbs utaruzi, inshinga utaruzi. But before, I would like to show you this verb. Ijambo ry'umunsi ni iyi nshinga yitwa to wink. What is the meaning of to wink in English? The meaning of wink, ubusobanuro bwa wink. Wink means to close one eye as a message or as a sign of message. To close one eye as a sign of message or giving a message. Yes. To wink is to close one eye as a sign of message. To wink ni ukwica akajisho. Ari kutanga ubutumwa ku muntu runaka. I am winking now. That is to wink. For example, I can say, shobora kuvuga ni, he winked at me to show me that the police were around. He winked at me. Huh? Wink. Yes. He winked at me to show me that the police were around. Yanyiciye akajisho ashaka kunyereka ko abapolisi bari baraho ngaho hafi aho. Yashaka kumbwira ati nyamuneka uramenye utavuga ibigambo hano. The police are around. He winked at me to show me that the police were around. That is to wink. Kwicira umuntu akajisho cyangwa ijisho mu by'ukuri kugira ngo umwereke message, umwereke ko hari ibintu abe ari ready ku kintu runaka. He winked at me to show me that the police were around. Wink. Wink. Yes. Nice. Then these are verbs. Then we are going to start with the first verb, which is verb to bow. To bow means what? To bow means to bend yourself as a kind of respect. To bend yourself. For example, when you are going to greet your boss or your employer, you may bow. You may bend your back. Nuvuga ngo nukuba unamye ushaka kugaragaza ko wubashye umuntu. Kumwe dusuza umuntu gutya as a kind of respect, that is bowing. For example, you can say, I always bow to my employer. Buri gihe cyose nkunda gusuhuza employer wanje ngira nte nunamye cyangwa se ni nko kuramya. Ubundi to bow, it's like kuramya umuntu. Just you can go to in front of Jesus statue, then you bow in front of it. Yes, kwa kundi uja nko kuri statue ya Jesus cyangwa ikindi kibumbano runaka wenda tuvuge nk'abantu basenga ibigirwamana, they bow. You see, to bow like this. Yeah, that is bow. I always bow to my employer. Then here we have to beseech. Beseech. To beseech ni ukwinginga, to beg. I don't want you to beseech me. Ushaka kubwira umuntu uti, I don't want you to beseech me. Sinshaka ko unyinginga. I don't want you to beseech me. Nice. Bite, to bite. That is to bite. Kuruma. Your dog is biting my child. Imbwa yawe iri kuruma umwana wanje. Your dog is biting my child. Verb to bite. To booze. To booze means to drink beer, to drink alcohol. Gufata agasembuye. Abantu bitwa aba boozer ni abantu banywa inzoga gusa. For example, you can say, my friend, do you booze? Nshuti yanjye, ujya unywa inzoga? My friend, do you booze? Do you drink alcohol? That is to booze. Another verb is to baptize. Baptize ni ukubatiza. Baptize. This pastor is the one who baptized me yesterday. This pastor is the one who baptized me yesterday. Uyu mupasteri niwe wambatije ubushize cyangwa ejo hashize. Bleed. To bleed means what? To bleed ni ukuva amaraso. To bleed, blood, amaraso, bleed, kuva amaraso. For example, why are you bleeding? Why are you bleeding? Kuki uri kuva amaraso? My dear friend, why are you bleeding? Good. Next is to breed. Yes, to breed, R. But to bleed, L. To breed, korora. To keep animals, to breed. I want to breed cows and pigs. I want to breed cows and pigs. Ndashaka korora inka n'ingurube. To breed. Then here we have verb to build. Ibintu biratandukanye, my dear. To bleed, kuva amaraso. To breed, korora. To build, to build, to build. To build means kubaka. To build, kubaka. To breed, korora, ra. To breed. To bleed, kuva amaraso. For example, I can say, John is building a castle. John ari kubaka inzu nziza cyane. Chateau, castle. John is building a castle. John ari kubaka inzu nziza cyane. Let's continue here. Barber, verb to barber, no kuvuga na kuri umwana avuga ataguza. To barber, kuvuga ibintu bitumvikana. That is babbling. For example, I can say, the baby babbled happily. The baby babbled happily. The baby babbled happily. Umwana yarari kutaguza yishimye cyane. Kwa kundi umwana w'igitamba mbuga cyangwa se umwana utaramenya kuvuga abari gutangira kuvuga rutava mu kanwa. That is babbled. Even drunk people may babble. Ndetse n'abasinzi hari igihe babbling. Just when they are babbling ni kwa kundi avuga kumva nturi kumva ibyo ari kuvuga. That is babbling. Yes. Then the baby babbled happily. Umwana yarari gutaguza yishimye. Good. Burn. Verb to burn ni ukubuza guhagarika. That is to burn. Kubuza ikintu kuba, guhagarika ikintu gukomeza kuba. Schools are banning cell phones. Ibigo by'amashuri biri kubuza telefone zigendanwa. Cyangwa biri guhagarika telefone zigendanwa. Yes, schools are banning telephones. Good. To ban. Yes. To bark. To bark no kumoka. To bark. Bark. Not not bark. Burr. To bark. To bark. Yes. For example, these dogs always bark. Izimbwa igihe cyose ziramoka. That is to, here we have to barber, here we have to burn, here we have to bark, then we have to bath. Bath ni kuhagira umwana, you can bath a child. To bath. To bath ni kuhagira. Bath. Ni utarubizi, iyo ugiye kuvuga ngo ngiye koza umwana wanjye, ngiye kuhagira umwana, uzavuga uti I am going to bath my child, my son, my daughter. Nice. I am going to bath the baby. Yes, one. I am going to bath the baby. Ngiye koza umwana. Believe. To believe ni ukwizera. I believe in God. Nizerera mu Mana cyangwa nizera Imana. I believe in God. Yes. Block. To block means what? Nukubloka nyine. To block, nukubloka ikintu. Block. The police blocked the road yesterday. Gufunga, kubloka. Ni nko kuvuga ngo abapolisi baborotse umuhanda, bafunze umuhanda. I can also say, when you abuse me again, I will block you. on my WhatsApp. Niwongera kumbwira nabi nzakubloka kuri WhatsApp yanjye. Let's go to the next verb, which is verb to boil. To boil means kubiza ikintu cyangwa kuba ikintu cyabira. Water is boiling. Amazi ari kubira. Water is boiling. Or water is going to boil. Please bring the cassava flour. Cassava flour. What's the meaning of cassava flour? Cassava flour ni ifu y'imyumbati. Then I can say water is going to boil. Please bring cassava flour. Amazi agiye kubira. Nyamuneka zana ifu y'imyumbati. Ubwo mugiye guteka ubugari. Then here to boil no kubira cyangwa kubiza. Shobora kuvuga nti biza inyama cyangwa se togosa inyama. May you boil this meat please? Ese watogosa izi nyama? May you boil this meat please? That is verb to boil. To boil. Nice. Bribe. Verb to bribe. To bribe means gutanga ruswa. That is to bribe. Kuko ruswa yitwa bribe cyangwa corruption. Then to bribe ni ukuyitanga. Why are you bribing? Umuntu akubwiye ati why are you bribing? Akakufatira mu cyuho uri gutanga ruswa. Why are you bribing? Kuki uri gutanga ruswa? Cyangwa why do you want to bribe? Kuki ushaka gutanga ruswa? Why do you want to bribe? Good. Let me remind you these 20 verbs before we end this lesson. Mbere yuko dusoza iri somo, reka nkwibutse verbs 20 twari turi kureba. Bow. I'm going to use gestures. Ngiye gukoresha amageste aho bishoboka. Bow. That is to bow. Urahita wibuka icyo twigaga. Beseech. That is to beseech. Bite. To bite. Booze. To booze. Baptize. To put someone into water. Ushyira umuntu mu mazi cyangwa se kubatiza mu buryo bwose. That is to baptize. Ubwo mbuze geste. To baptize. To put someone into water. That is to baptize. Kubatiza. Bleed. For example, if you get an accident, you bleed. Yes. To bleed. Kuvamara. Amaraso. To breed. To put animals in just in a certain place. Gushira ichi animals ahantu runaka. To put animals in a certain place. Gushira inyamaswa ahantu runaka. To keep animals. Kukorora. To breed. Then here, to build. To build something. Kubaka. That is to build. Then the 11th verb is things like that. To barber. Kuvuga ibintu bitumvikana. Like a child. Gutaguza. Kuvuga magamba tumvikana. That is to barbering. Then to burn. Kubuza. To stop someone from doing something. Yes, that is to burn. To stop people from doing something. Yes, that is to burn. Kubuza. Guhagarik. Then that is to bark. Yes. That is to bark. Then here, to birth. When you take a child, birthing is taking water and you put on your child and soap. That is birthing. Yeah. That is kuhajira. To birth. Then here we have to believe. I believe in Jesus. To believe. Here we have to block. To block someone. Yes, to block. To block, it's like to niho gufunga cyangwa se kubloka nyine umuntu. That is to block. To boil. Kubiza. Cyangwa kubira. Then to bribe. Gutanga iki? Ruswa. Then after getting this lesson, I would like to show you the word of today. I am going to show you today's saying. Not the word of today, but today's saying. Ngiye kuguha noneho imvugo y'umunsi, my dear. This is today's saying. This one is today's saying. Imvugo y'umunsi twaguteguriye. In English we say, be with people who care for you every day. Not with those who care for you when they are in mood for you. Be with people who care for you every day. Not with those ones who care for you when they are in mood for you. Does it make sense? Birumvikana? Let me repeat. Be with people who care for you every day. Not with those ones or those who care for you when they are in mood for you. Bana n'abantu bakwitaho buri munsi, ariko batari bariya bakwitaho mu gihe bari muri mudu nyine, mu gihe bagushaka, mu gihe bagukeneye, mu gihe bumva bagukeneye. Bana n'abantu bakwitaho buri munsi, batari ba bandi bakwitaho kubera ko bagukeneye. Hari abantu bita ku bandi kubera ko bakeneye, ariko mu gihe batabakeneye bakabitarura. Be with people who care for you every day, not with those who care for you when they are in mood for you. I thank you so much. I am teacher Jasper. Now I am going to show you the books. You are going to buy these books so that you can sound better. You can speak English very fantastically. And another thing that I want to tell you is to subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, try to do that ASAP, as soon as possible. Bikora kakanya ujuwa na masomo yacu. Kanda subscribe, sharing ya masomo, kandi urabukoze ikintu cyiza nkuko natwe ibyo turi kugukorera ni byiza cyane. Bye bye.